Hey lovers, hey lover, hey lover. What's up? This is Sacred Soulmates. I'm your goddess Euphoria. I host the channel. Over here we celebrate sacred and divine unions. And that begins with a sacred and divine union within yourself. You got to get that masculine and that feminine energy balanced within yourself so that you can love yourself properly and therefore set the boundaries and the standards for another to come into your life and love you just as well as you love yourself. You got to train people how to treat you. That's just what it is out here. You got to train these motherfucking humans how to treat you. So that's what we doing. I read off the chakras from the crown to the root. There are other chakras, but I read off those that, most people are aware of commonly. Just to level with the people. And at the top of the reading is that impatience card. This has come out before, recently. And it's the blue color, which is the throat chakra. It represents here. And you may find yourself like in a state of like tension right now where you feel like you just want to vent and get things off your chest because you're not satisfied with what's going on around you. Or you may have people who are trying to get out and get their side of the story out in front of the situation. And that's really the bulk of what I'm feeling here based on the other cards. And I'll get into that. But what I mean by get out in front of the situation is people who know that they are wrong or know that they've wronged you. And they want to go out and they want to spread their side of the story first. They want to kind of like taint the narrative. Low key, we call those false accusers and those false witness Satanists. A lot of people don't even know what type of energy they actually embody. They think that they're like Christians and they think that they're all love and light. But when you got somebody who try to save face by getting in front of the story, always having to get out in front of the story and always having to do PR on behalf of themselves to make people kind of change their thoughts about what's happening. Anytime you get in the business of trying to persuade somebody to see you in a certain light because you don't want them to see the truth, you're a Satanist. And I don't have nothing, against people's personal beliefs, but the problem is a lot of people say that they're something and they be something else versus, the divines out here who are who we say we are. And you have somebody in your energy who is feeling this like pressing need to try to like get out in front of a story. They want to make sure that your side of the story, by the time somebody hears your side, they have doubts already implanted in their mind by somebody who wants to save face. So somebody who he know he was cheating on you, but he'll go out and be like, yeah, she nag and she do this and they do that and do that and be talking negatively about you, holding press basically. And the whole time, like, you've been there for this person, you supported this person, and they going to tell somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't a good person, so that when it comes out that they were the one who was cheating, then people will be like, oh, well, I see why he cheated. Vice versa. She going out there telling people, yeah, he abusive and he do this and he do that. Ain't said nothing about all the times you be poking him in the forehead and shit. And how many times you just slapped him around, but when he finally hit you back, oh, he beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of energy. Like somebody just, they don't know how to sit in place and they don't know how to come in truth. They come in illusion, trying to make someone else see things the way they want them to see it because they trying to run faster than the truth. And you can run all day, baby. You're not going to be able to beat truth because the truth going to run a marathon on your ass. The most you can do in that lying spirit is sprint. But as soon as you get tired, the truth, boom, there it is. This is what was really going on. And the truth don't come by itself. The truth come with facts. The truth come with receipts. The truth come with real witnesses, not false witnesses and false accusers. I don't know who may be going through a situation where somebody accused you of doing something and they put you in a hard position based solely off of accusations, or where somebody, may have a little bit more of a crowd or a clique or an entourage than you. So they tried to use those numbers against you. You may feel like you were outnumbered and people, I'm getting like somebody's, how a lot of times it either be the mama side or the daddy side that you don't fuck with. And I'm getting like whatever side that you don't fuck with on your side of the family or on another person's side of the family. Either they mama side ain't shit or they daddy side ain't shit. I'm getting one side was like trying to come against you and trying to make everybody think that you were just this bad, negative person based solely off of what one person said. You know, the mama's boys who run to their mama and tell their mama this, and then the mama spread it around the whole family. Or, you know, daddy's girl, and she going crying whine that you did this and such, and ain't said nothing about what she did because her whole family views her as like some little angel. It's like that type of energy. And you've been having to come against these people, like talking shit about you, or, you know, spreading negative narratives about you, making false accusations, being false witnesses. It can go all the way up to the extreme of people trying to file court documents and stuff, trying to take you away from your child, or, you know, having to go through a divorce because you got somebody who don't know how to keep y'all business out of her family's mouth. Like, somebody always run to their family and tell their family everything, and then they family step in like they think that there's some authority in y'all's relationship. It's that type of energy here. In the third eye position, the third eye chakra, third eye position is the Wheel of Fortune. And one thing you're not gonna do is stop the natural unfolding of life. So like I said, they can try to get out in front of shit and tell their side of the story first, all they want to. But truth is going to reveal itself, because truth is in alignment with life, and life going to always go on. So it don't matter how long a person was able to keep you under a negative light. Eventually those clouds are going to disperse. They're going to fade away, and you're going to see what was really going on underneath it. And the five of wands represents the throat chakra position, where there's like power struggles, somebody trying to fight what they know is real by getting out in front of the situation and saying their side of the story first, going around spreading negative narratives about you, going around projecting lies onto you, allowing other people to get involved with projecting negative narratives on you. Now you got all of these cousins that you don't even fucking know like that, or you got all of these friends and stuff that you don't even be around, friends of the other person, family members of the other person, jumping in as if they know what was really going on when they was never there. Like, they wasn't no part of this cycle that you and this person went through. They don't know what was happening behind closed doors. All they know is the fog and the hot air that these people have pumped them up with. And they'll come to you acting like they just know what was going on the whole time. I know my cousin, I know my brother, I know my friend. Just loud talking and causing a lot of extra nonsense. But with that Wheel of Fortune, is like, you see that, you know, eventually their time will come, or you have things in the works that will eventually prove them people wrong. Like, whatever they've been saying about you, they will be proven wrong. And you know that because you keep your motion going. You don't stop just because somebody was talking shit about you. You don't stop just because somebody was spreading a false narrative about you. You keep it moving. And eventually the truth will prevail at all times. Anything that's done in the dark is going to come to the light. That's just what it is. And all of these, you know, people trying to create different power dynamics. If they feel like they losing an argument, they got to go get 2 or 3 cousins to make them feel secure about it, so that they can feel like they winning again. It was something about I seen a meme where it'd be a bunch of bird bitches sitting around in the group talking about exactly. You know what I'm saying? There's people talking stupid shit, and you got a bunch of birds around you who are all agreeing with your bullshit, hollering exactly, yup, and all this other stuff. And you talking about nonsense. Everything this person talking about ain't got no power to it, but they want to come and go gather up their friends and stuff to come and fight you about it. Or they want to like get in the kid's ear about you. You know what I'm saying? And try to make you seem like you a bad person, or you dealt with somebody, or maybe somebody has like a loved one. Maybe you don't have tight relationships with your own family because one of your own parents would like use children against the other part. Like, your mama, you know, acting like a victim when she the one who be doing the reactive abuse, like basically fucking with a person all day. And when he finally backhand her ass, like Yvette and Jody, you did all that punching him in the motherfucking face, beating on his back and stuff. When he finally pop you in your motherfucking eye, then you play victim. And somebody may have literally lost connections with a whole side of their family because of something that a parent did, like playing victim, acting like they were, you know, this distraught damsel, and the other parent was some type of monster. So now there's like this rift between you and a parent. You don't even have a relationship with that whole side of your family off of one fucking liar. All of this stuff is being revealed at this time, because whoever this person is who likes to get out in front of people, they on shaky foundation right now. They on shaky ground right now. The people they going and running and talking to, they starting to see how much of a liar this person is as well. So the same way you've kept pushing on, you kept going on, keep doing that. Because the further you get, the more it's required for the truth to come out. You keep moving forth in truth. You can't continue to have energies coming back to you that believe in a lie. It's just, at the end of the day, all of this shit be physics. We give it all of these spiritual names and stuff like that, but it's really just energy. It's all just physics. You ain't going to be able to keep a lie going long enough, because something is going to happen. Some innovation is going to happen. Some situation is going to happen. Some relationship is going to happen where the truth will come out eventually. And whatever that truth is, like, it's going to give your heart a lot of release. I'm feeling like a lot of release coming from someone. I'm seeing like when you let the steam out of like a steam cooker, that like that air finally having a release, a place to go. All of that hot air that somebody like blew up into themselves. You know, they walk around with a big head because they done lied on folks. And, you know, people really do pride themselves on this. You know, I'll do this, and I can make your life a living hell, and I can do this and I can do that. And eventually at some point there's going to be some release, because it's not rooted in nothing. It's not rooted in truth, and truth will always prevail. And right now I'm getting that somebody is finally getting that truth, getting that release. The truth is finally coming out about who a person truly is. And you feel that, just, it's like a euphoric effect when it's like, oh my God, finally, like, finally y'all see what I was talking about. Like, finally you see what I meant all of this time. Now you understand what I was saying. It's like that type of energy is coming forth. In a solar plexus chakra, we have the 8 of coins in reverse. So everything that somebody was purposing and trying to build up, a narrative they were trying to build up about you, all of that shit is folding back on them. Like all of these towers in the sky, big ass skyscrapers built out of lies, out of false accusations, false witnesses, and they gonna fall with it too. All of them cousins you brought into a situation that didn't need to be brought into it. They just, you know, they hungry for gossip, hungry for drama. They just like that type of shit. All of these people are falling. They're going to have real consequences to face for the fact that they've broken up relationships, broken up whole homes off of deceit. They have to face that. They have to face judgment on that. Meanwhile, you have this full energy in your sacral chakra position. And it's like, you know what? I know what happened. I'm just going to keep walking. Like, I'm getting like somebody had given so much to it, but you were still like basically crucified. Like they tried to make you seem like you were just this dark, ugly, hideous person. And at some point you was like, fuck it, I walk by myself, I walk alone. You got deep in your faith, deep in your spiritual journey. And it's like, I can't trust in people because you just believe any old thing. So I'm gonna just go about my own way, and I'm gonna keep walking in truth. I know who I am, I know what I did, and I know what I didn't do. And you just decided to just keep moving and just believe that there was something better ahead for you. And that's exactly what you've created for yourself, something better ahead for you, with that sacral energy of just taking a chance on yourself. And this third eye energy of wheel of fortune. It's like you saw that you were a good person, that you didn't deserve what was being basically thrust upon you by somebody who is emotionally imbalanced. Because that's really all it come down to. When these people be like false accusers, false witnesses, it's something within them that's imbalanced, and they can't do nothing but go for the bullshit. They'll fall right into bullshit. They're easily manipulatable. They're easily tricked, easily swindled, easily, you know, just reeled into a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of drama, a bunch of chaos. And you was like, I know I'm innocent. I'm going to keep walking. I know I didn't do this person the way that they trying to make it seem like I did them. So I'm going to just keep going. I'm not addressing none of this nonsense. I'm going to keep it moving. And really, that's the best way to maneuver. At the root of the reading, we have the 7 of Knives. And you have all of these, you know, narratives and all of these bullshit stories that people try to put on you. And here you are continuously maneuvering around them. After so much time of people seeing you continue to move forward, and, you know, somebody may have said you were abusive, and you going out and you have good relationships with other people, and they see how compassionate you are, and they see the empathy, you may fuck around and run across a situation where somebody who was tainted by somebody else's lies ends up needing help, and you the only person who come through for them. And they ain't got no choice but to, you know, revel in the fact that maybe my friend, maybe my cousin, you know, maybe my bestie, maybe my sister is a bold-faced motherfucking liar. You know, like that type of shit is, because one thing is gonna happen, like a liar can't do nothing but keep telling lies to cover it. And they want so bad to save face and to not be found out, and they want so bad for things to just hurry up. And it's like somebody want to just, they want to say whatever it takes for the situation to just go away. So they'll put any type of accusation on you so that the heat can get off of them. But eventually they're gonna have to face all of that heat. They're gonna have to like box with all of the lies that they've thrown out there, because people gonna be sitting them back in front of their face like, but you remember you told me this though? But why did you say this? So when people have to start answering for that shit, if they ain't been trained up to know how to maneuver, you know what I'm saying, through confrontation, if they don't know how to hold themselves accountability, they ain't been trained in accountability, these swords gonna fall and pierce their ass. All of the shit that people threw up in the air about you is falling, because one thing gravity gonna do is pull that same thing right back down to you. It's gonna level with you. And people are really having to be leveled when a building falls, and you have to level the ground and stuff so that you can rebuild something on top of it. Like, at some point you have to face this. You can't just put something up and say, oh well, that's the truth, nobody should ever question it. You don't get to say who questioned what you said. And it's somebody out here who be lying so much that they don't even remember some of the stuff they said. So when you bring it to their attention, it's like, oh, I don't remember that. That's a narcissist's favorite way to try to get out of something, just saying I don't remember it, as if that magically makes it go away. But somebody got some receipts, some recordings, videos, something that's, oh, you don't remember it? Let me refresh your memory. Somebody got something that a motherfucker can't deny. You can't deny. Oh, look at it, 2 of knives that was sitting up underneath here. It's somebody like, oh, I don't know. I don't remember saying that. But you did though. And let's rewind. Let's reconvene on this topic. And you know, it was parked for a while. Let's roll that motherfucker back up to the front. Let's talk about what you said happened, and then let's discuss what really happened with the 2 of Wands. That's something that was once going one way. Hit that Uno reverse. Let's talk about what really happened. That type of energy is coming out, child, backed up by the Judgment card. And underneath that is the Devil. And underneath that is strength. Because you knew what the fuck you was talking about the whole time. And they knew what they were doing the whole time. Just trying to save face. Just trying to make it okay for them to be toxic the way that they are. Backed up by Chariot. That's 4 major arcana cards. And if you don't know, 4 wheels, that's the Chariot. It's looking like God done got involved in this situation. I don't know if you have some type of mission that God was supposed to send you on, or was wanting to put you, some room God was wanting to put you in, some connection God was wanting to make for you, make happen for you. It was ordained, like it was in the natural unfolding of life, that you would go somewhere or do something or meet someone or be with someone. And there's somebody here who was so self-absorbed that they don't want to face their own karma, that their lies got in the way of what God had purposed to happen. You talking about judgment. You don't get in God's way. That's a surefire way to bring all of the spirits, both light and dark, down on your motherfucking head. You do not get in God's way. Your little evil ass wanting to hide in the shadows and duck off and look like some perfect being the whole time you doing evil shit. You don't get in God's way. You don't touch no anointed and do no prophet no harm. You don't touch nothing that God has purposed to happen with your foul, lying ass tongue, with your satanic ways. You just don't do it. And that's what happened here. And now this person is having all of these consequences. The Reaper is at their head. They having to answer for all of this shit because they didn't know how to just sit back. They didn't know how to just sit back and play it cool. They just always got to get out in front of something. They always got to tell their side of the story so that they look like a picture perfect citizen. This motherfucker always trying to present themselves in some Christ-like manner. The whole time they the one doing the most dirt. And they was on unstable ground the whole time. At this point, this spirit in the back here, pull it a little closer so you can see it. You see this person trying to touch something that's anointed, and this spirit is watching them do it the whole time. Because you can put out whatever PR campaign you want to the people. A lot of humans don't think for themselves no way. That don't mean shit. But the minute you get in God's way, you're going to have to meet some repercussions. And the Reaper is at their head. They going through all types of fallouts, going all types of consequences on them right now. People don't trust them. People don't want to be around them. The same folks they ran to and was talking shit, gossiping about you, trying to paint it like you were just the worst person in the world, like you just did them so wrong, and they were just so innocent and sweet. That's a whole wolf in sheep's clothing. And it's above you now. They did something that got in the way of something that was supposed to be purposed for you. When that wheel turns, those who are at the bottom go to the top. Those who are at the top go to the bottom. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. He who laughs last laughs out. It's all that shit. All of those colloquialisms, all of that. All of the ancient wisdom about people who try to run out in front. You know, the tortoise and the hare. This person got so cocky and so ahead of themselves that they think they can just do any old thing. Somebody resting on their laurels, thinking that, you know, well, you know, these my people, these my family, they gonna believe in me anyway. Or these my friends, they gonna side with me. And people looking at them like, you a bold-faced ass liar. Like, all you do is lie. And you done brought me into your lies. Now I'm suffering from your lies. Now I get cut short for your lies. Now I got to face judgment for your bullshit. That's what's happening right now. In the whole while, you was like, I know this person ain't about shit. Let me just keep going. All of these cards here have all of these dark tones and stuff. And then it's this person here was like, you know what? I'm just going to have a fresh start. Somebody just wanted a fresh start. It was like, I can't win with these people. It don't matter what I say. It don't matter what I say. They're going to call me a liar. It don't matter what I say. They're going to think I'm a bad person. It don't matter what I say. They're going to think that I'm just being spiteful or I'm holding a grudge. It don't matter. So you were just like, fuck it. I'm just detaching from all of it. And that's the best thing you could have did. Just keep it moving. Keep your motion going. Because one thing that wheel gonna do is turn. One thing them tables gonna do is turn. And the person who sat at the head of that table spewing all of these lies so that they can get everybody on their side is the one who everybody is looking at that person right now like, what was it? Well, like, why? Like, what is that? And you know what this person gonna do? Because they don't know how to actually work for nothing. They just want somebody else to do it for them. And when they can't do something for themselves, they try to throw somebody else under the bus. This is a throw somebody under the bus type energy. Like, I just want what I want. I ain't worried about the spiritual consequences of it. I ain't worried about no bad karma. Whoever this person is, they probably don't know shit, but, you know, whatever that little pissy pastor at the church on the corner done taught them. And they think that they can manipulate that and make themselves seem like some innocent, Christ-like, angelic figure. That they ain't did no spiritual work. Don't no spirit know them. God don't know them. Don't no angels know them. Don't none of the spiritual entities and deities that protect people. Don't no ancestral guides know them. They own kinfolk who done crossed over. Like, they not interested in protecting this person at all. So somebody is about to take the fall for all of that bullshit that they done put out there. Because like I said, the folks who sat at the top and you misuse your power at the top. Because I really am getting like somebody who, I'm seeing a pregnant woman. So I don't know if this somebody who tried to like use children against a man or tried to say that a baby was a man's and it really wasn't his. But they done went around town saying that this person don't take care of his baby and that baby really ain't even his. Come to find out. Or if it's like on the male perspective, like a man, you know, trying to make it seem like a woman is giving him baby mama drama. And the whole time this woman don't do nothing but stay home, take care of her children, mind her own business. And he using that baby mama shit to try to like build camaraderie with other men so that he looks like, you know, I'm just like y'all, you know, I'm sick of these females and dude, I am man. And the whole time, like, you a pussy. Like, you just ran from your responsibility. You just didn't do what you were supposed to do. You didn't step up as a man. You never did. And you probably like DL gay. That type of energy. Like, all of this shit is coming full circle. People who built nothing but a bunch of chaos and trauma just so that they can save face. All of that chaos and trauma is falling on them finally because they deserve it. Didn't know how to do the real work. Didn't want to do the real work. They just always want somebody to kiss their ass. They just want everything instant gratification. Instant gratification is, even if this woman is pregnant, carrying your baby, having all type of hormonal mood swings, you think it's okay to go out and cheat. She ain't treating me like a man. All because she's nauseous and don't want to have sex with you that day. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Or a woman who, he don't do for me. He ain't protecting and he ain't providing. Why? Because he took a job opportunity 2 towns over and you only get to speak to him on Wednesdays because he's working the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting like a lineman. like somebody who goes out, you know, for work, and it's like different type of events that call them off on assignment, or somebody who's deployed in the military and your bitch done got pregnant by another motherfucker while you out here putting your life on the line to serve and protect. It's like that type of energy. This type of person just don't have no type of patience, don't have no type of loyalty, ain't nothing decent, don't have no type of integrity, period, about them. And all of the chaos that they've created, all of the lies that they've told to try to cover up the fact that they just ain't shit underneath it all, finally dropping back down on their head. That's what the fuck they ass get. I'm glad you got the hell on from there.